Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich, the final episode for Mending Munich this week. And as you can see on screen, temper tantrum was had after the last game against Leverkusen, a 5-0 defeat at home. Not good enough. So these players are the ones to suffer. Plus, we've got a couple more to sell as well. Journey, Velasquez, Vickers, Mbula and Gomez all going to be sold to Empoli, Tigres, Lyon, San Lorenzo and Borussia Mönchengladbach. We've still got Pereira to sell and Marquez, who's already out on loan this season. We're going to freshen it up. We're going to go out and get some talented players in that can do the job that we need them to do, because that result just wasn't good enough. We go to the schedule. Last time we met was that Leverkusen game. We've come back with 3 wins and a draw since we last met. Changing tactic, we've gone back to the old Man U tactic that we had earlier on in the kind of FM19 cycle. And also Edemario has been back into the squad and played really well since he's back in. And we played Hoffenheim, beat them 1-0 8 minutes before time. Carl Vickers came and scored the vital goal to win us the game there. We then beat Stuttgart 3-1. This was Edemario's first game back. Quintana, Fran and Tammy Abraham scoring the goals to get us the win there. They went down to 10 men with inside the first 10 minutes of the second half, but we put them to the sword and won 3-1. We then beat Augsburg 1-0 with an own goal from Dejan Bajic on just after the hour mark. Attacking wise, didn't play particularly well, but defensively we were strong and we nicked a goal to get 3 points. And then we went away to Borussia Mönchengladbach, tough place to go to, and pulled off a 0-0. So we got a point away from home. This is how the Bundesliga looks. We're 8 points clear of Leverkusen, and Dortmund have really fallen back. The last couple of games they've drawn, so really dropped back, and Leverkusen have taken a march on them. They play later on, Leverkusen. They're away at Hertha Berlin. But let's get into our game against Dusseldorf first, and then we play Wolfsburg, first versus fifth, in the second game today at home in Munich. Here we go then. This is the side that's going to go up against Dusseldorf. Going to play players that are going to be in and around the first team next season. Brady in goal, Hoover, Clayton, Diakabi and Pereira at left back. He's only playing because DeMarco is out injured for a couple of days. Edemario and McKennie in the middle of midfield. Bunk on the left, Hudson-Odoi on the right, Tahavi in behind, Tammy Abraham, Strangle, Carter Vickers, Lenz, Quintana, Mbula, Gomez and Carlos Antonio all on the bench to come on if we need them to. Let's go and get 3 points away at Dusseldorf. Raya with the corner, going to get that ball into Hudson-Odoi, comes out to Clayton, out to Edemario, goes for goal, and Edemario is back in the goals. Well, I think it's his 3rd or 4th appearance since he came back from his injury. It's his 6th goal of the season, and it's 1-0 to Munich. Pereira whips this ball in, trying to find Hudson-Odoi at that near post, but they get it clear. Clayton brings it down, quickly gets it out to Edemario, and he just whips that ball to the far corner. 1-0 Munich. Pereira throwing the ball into Tahavi, back out to Bunk, and he's got space on this right-hand side. Edemario, he can go for a second goal, but doesn't get it. And Hoover into the back post. Bunk's there, heads over. Bunk not had the best season this season compared to his breakthrough one last year. Been a bit off the boil has Yannick Bunk, but hopefully he can come back into it end of this season, start of next year for us. Half an hour gone, still 1-0 to Munich. Pereira going to get this ball deep into the box. Hudson-Odoi's there, hits the post. They get the ball clear, and we've had 2 or 3 blocked, 2 or 3 off the woodwork. Been really unlucky at the minute. Hudson-Odoi into Bunk again, and I was speaking about hopefully he comes back into form at the end of the season. Only 7th goal of the season that for Yannick Bunk. Been well off the pace compared to last year. Hudson-Odoi with the corner in, and Yannick Bunk just nods it over the keeper. 2-0 to Munich. Just before half time, and Bunk flicks that ball on to Tammy Abraham. He's holding the ball up and has to go back to the left back, and now he's driving forward, finds Edemario in a little bit of space. He's got people on the right hand side, finds Hoover into Hudson-Odoi. Tahavi a little bit deeper, goes for goal, and what a hit that is from Sajid Tahavi, and that's his 3rd goal of the season. Hudson-Odoi with 2 assists. And Hoover here gets the ball to Hudson-Odoi, and he quickly get it to Tahavi, whereas he's let Edemario run on because he's in that Mazzala role. He can get further forward. Tahavi pulls back, and what a hit that is from about 25 to 30 yards out. Zenta does get a hand to it, but only pushes it onto the post, and it's 3-0 before half-time to Munich. Deep in our own half, Hoover into Tahavi, back out to McKennie. He's got people on this left-hand side, but goes short, and Tahavi now on a little bit of a run. Now goes to the left-hand side, and Pereira comes forward into Tahavi. Can he get a little ball over the top to Hudson? He can. Hudson-Odoi whips that ball in. Tammy Abraham's there, and he heads the ball back to where it's come from. His 18th goal of the season, and a hat-trick of assists for Hudson-Odoi, making it 4-0 to Munich against Dusseldorf. And say, since Enemario's come back in, we've changed the roles in the formation up ever so slightly. Tammy Abraham puts us 4-0 up, and we're playing better football. Hoover throws the ball in, trying to find Hudson-Odoi. Out to Enemario. Now Lenz. A little bit of time and space to find and put a pass into Tahavi. Goes for that whipped effort again, but just wide. 20 minutes to go. And now it full time whistle goes. Dusseldorf 0, Munich 4. We put the pressure on Leverkusen and Dortmund, who play later on today and tomorrow respectively. Any news coming from those, I'll let you know. So we win on that game day, and Leverkusen lose to Hertha Berlin. So our lead at the top now is 11 points with only a handful of games to play. Literally 4 games to play, 12 points to play for, and only 11. We're 11 points clear. So a win against Wolfsburg, that should, if my maths is correct, win us the league title. We are champions once again without kicking a ball. That is because Leverkusen drew with Augsburg, and we are 10 points clear with only 9 to play for Leverkusen. So we will go into this game against Wolfsburg's champions, and the pressure is well and truly off. Party time again for 1860. And let's see if we can round off the season with a few wins. So this is the team for the game against Wolfsburg. One change, and that's DeMarco in for Pereira at left back. The rest of it is exactly the same. Let's get into this game against Wolfsburg. 7 minutes gone. Raddy with a goal kick finds Diakabe at the back, and we're going to play from the back into Bunk on that left-hand side. He's got DeMarco on the overlap, but finds Tahavi into Edemario. Lovely quick pass in. Bunk now coming in on that right-hand side and finds Hudson-Odoi. Finds Hoover via a deflection. Bunk is there, hits the bar, and they get the ball clear. Bunk last season would have took that away without any problems. This season, though, yeah, bit of the yips with him in front of goal. 20 minutes gone, 0-0. Hoover down to Edemario. Clayton now. Is he going to find McKennie? He does, and McKennie's got a switch there to the left-hand side, but lovely reverse pass to Tahavi. And Edemario into the box. Tahavi, though, gets the shot on goal, and Livakovic saves it and just manages to collect it at the second time of asking. Injury time of the first half, and they pump the ball forward, and Diakabe calls for it and gets the ball forward to Bunk. Tahavi now dropping a little bit deeper, which is what I like about him in that role, and Edemario now driving forward as a Mazzala, trying to find Hudson-Odoi, but they cut it out. Edemario with the ball again into Tahavi, out to McKennie. Bunk just tuck it inside on that inside forward roll. Edemario finds Hudson-Odoi. He cuts inside, driving into the penalty box, and Livakovic pushes it round for a corner kick. It's all Munich in this half. Wolfsburg not really done too much. Bunk there again, and Livakovic has to push that over. He's making a noose of himself on that left-hand side and in the middle of the box. Hudson-Odoi again from a corner, but Livakovic claims that, and that is half-time. Hudson-Odoi deep from a free kick into Clayton, into Tammy Abraham at the back post, and it's 1-0 to Munich, and lovely header back across from Clayton. They're looking at VAR to see if it's going to be given, but it's definitely given here with a replay. Hudson-Odoi deep into Clayton, and Tammy Abraham's there to tuck it away. I think it's his 19th goal of the season. 1-0 to Munich. DeMarco whipping that ball in. Mbula at the near post, and he tucks that ball away. Livakovic pushes it onto the bar. It fell to the feet of Mbula, his 5th goal of the season, and that should wrap the 3 points up for us here against Wolfsburg. And see it in 3D. Yeah, Mbula just at the near post. Good save by Livakovic, but falls down to Mbula. 2-0, 15 minutes to go. 3 points to Munich. And there we have it. Full time whistle goes. 2-0 to Munich. Another win, another 3 points, another league title, and nearly another season done. The 13 points clear with about 3 games to go, and we are going to be back for the final game of the season against Hamburg, and then do all the usual end of season stuff, all the awards, all the usual stuff, and it will give you the roundup of what happens against Heidenheim and against Bayern in the derby. But that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, we finish off Season 6 and look forward to Season 7. I'll see you soon.